You want to know what I hate? Reuniclus, and you're going to see why in this video. This was a tournament match I had. This guy came out to me. He's like, hey, Haydunn, battle me. And I was like, alright. He was actually a guy, but don't let the name Caitlyn and the female avatar trick you. So, but he leads off with Mrs. T, the Tyranitar, and he's going to set up some big cocks. And I'm going to set up my own big cock. So everything's looking pretty chill here. I realized he has a Sandstorm team. I knew that from the beginning, and it isn't too bad for this team, actually, that I'm using. So I'm going to go into Boo. I'm not really sure what he wants to do, but turns out he just goes for the Fire Blast, so it's a pretty damn good thing I switch my ass the fuck on out of there. So I have a couple options. I can Will-O-Wisp now. I can start setting up some Calm Minds. I decided to just go for the Will-O-Wisp, burned that fucking Tyranitar, so that thing it's not technically useless because I see that it's like a mix attacker because it's got that Fire Blast and Crunch and shit, but now his physical attacks are pretty much nerfed and he gets some continuous damage. So he's going to switch into Punjabi, and I'm going to predict a switch, go for the Will-O-Wisp again. So that's the second thing this Boo's burned since he's been out here. So this thing's just putting in work. Although, he is at about half from that Crunch. That shit hurt, but yeah. Now that this thing's burned, I'm going to go into Taco Bell because I know you can't hurt Taco Bell, especially when you try to use Earthquake and I'm flying. Like that, what are you thinking, man? I'm flying here. And so yeah, I predicted that pretty well. Now he's going to switch out, go into Panty. The Scizor, probably predicting, not actually even sure, but I just go for the Hidden Power Ice. It's going to land on the Scizor, it's not going to do too much, and now I'm going to switch the hell out of here because this is sketch. I'm going to go to Tiny Wings, the Dragonite. I am choice banded on this Dragonite. I do have Fire Punch. I got all the necessary things to pretty much take out a Scizor. The Fire Punches are basically for Shamans and Scizors and stuff like that, but he's just going to U-turn out. That does a shitload of damage, which tells me he's probably banded or something, but now he brings out Punjabi again, and I'm like, all right, I could probably end up killing this thing. I'm gonna play it safe. Go back into Taco Bell. Hopefully he's gonna Earthquake. I don't know. He ends up going for the Hidden Power, and frankly, I don't even care because Taco Bell can take that shit. Taco Bell isn't even really needed too much in this match. Saw in the team preview, but I mean, honestly, this thing's burned and it's just taking damage. So as long as I can stay out here, he can just sit there with his burn. That's fine with me. I tried to go for the Earthquake. Turns out he brings in Skarmory. I predicted a switch into something, but he brings out Skarmory resisting that shit, so that kind of sucks. I know the Skarmory's probably going to want to set up some spikes or something stupid like that, so I'm going to bring in my Magneton to trap it in because I do have the Magnet Pull ability. All Steel types on the opposing side of the field are stuck in when Magneton's in here, so I'm going to go for the Substitute as he tries to use more spikes, and I'm like, damn it! Skarmories have Roar most of the time, but it's chill. I can Thunderbolt it. It's probably going to kill it in one hit. I've tested this out. This Magneton pretty much rapes pretty much every Skarmory that I've battled. But fucking this thing has Sturdy. I completely forgot. But he Whirlwinds me out, and that was kind of a failed trap in there. But he Whirlwinds me out into Tiny Wings. Tiny Wings has quite a few options he can do. The Sandstorm's going to kill me next turn, so I'm going to honestly end up just killing this thing with an Outrage. And I was like, come on, don't die to the Sandstorm, you piece of shit. Tiny Wings, don't die. Don't do it. Don't. And he died. So Tiny Wings is dead. And that kind of sucks. Now I'm going to send in Gengar because I know that he has the Reuniclus that I'm just fucking worried about. But he goes into Panty. The stupid Scizor again. So I can't take a Bullet Punch, especially if it's Choice Banded and all that jazz. So I'm going to go into Taco Bell. Hopefully he can Bullet Punch me. He does Bullet Punch, which is nice because that literally does absolutely nothing to me. So that's good. There's not really much I can actually even do as far as hurting this thing, but he can't hurt me either. So now he brings out this stupid, silly, putty, stupid bunny fetus looking thing, and I go for the Earthquake as it does like absolutely no damage to this damn thing. So I gotta switch out. I gotta act quick because I know from previous battles that these Reunicluses, if they start fucking you up, they're just gonna fuck you up from there anally, and it's just awful. Turns out this is a Trick Room one, which makes it just that much worse. So I'm pretty much screwed here. There's nothing really I could do to this thing. He has Hidden Power. I don't think it's obviously nothing super effective, but that's gonna kill me in one hit, surprisingly. But yeah, so I do have my Scizor that I've been saving because I knew that he had this thing. My Scizor is basically my only chance to kill this thing. He uses Hidden Power again, and wouldn't you know it, it's Hidden Power Fire. I mean, these things probably are standard with the Hidden Power Fire, but honestly, I forgot about the Trick Room, and I'm just screwed. When this thing sets up a Trick Room and has Hidden Power Fire for your Scizor, literally the only thing that can like hurt this, you're pretty much screwed. I tried to substitute, but That didn't work out. I don't know why I did that. I probably should have just Shadow Balled or something. Now I'm pretty much just trying to stall out the Trick Room. I realize that there's basically nothing I can do because he has the Hidden Power Fire from my Steel type. And Taco Bell takes too much damage from that. Just fucking too much, man. This is one of those times where you need like something with Roar or something. The dimensions turn back to normal now, but I get an Earthquake off. Get a critical hit, doesn't really matter. He has enough time to set up another Trick Room, and it's pretty much just rape from here. So there is literally not one thing not one move I could do to this thing could even really hurt it at all. It has the Trick Room, so it's gonna outspeed everything I've got, and shit's just awful. Fuck these things. These things are stupid. I hate these damn things. Gengar's is gonna die to a Psychic. And, thanks for the match, Caitlyn, but your stupid, jelly, silly, putty thing can suck a dick. So yeah, this match was looking pretty good for me at the beginning, but turns out I just got shit on. But I try to upload most of my matches that I have, so I figured I'd just throw this out there for you guys if you guys wanted to watch it. But this was me pretty much getting raped by silly putty. So, thank you guys for watching, and